Right, today I'm going to put the roof on here. I've got some polycarbonate coming, and what I've done, I've took a couple of the roofing joists out, if you like, just so I can get up in between them. Because it's up against the garage, up against the fence at the back, I'll struggle to get in, so I've took them out and I'll put them back in as I work along. First job will be put some guttering across that back piece there, which will then be piped into the garage guttering. But anyway, that's how it goes. These are stuff just been delivered. 3 pieces of polycarbonate for the roof, some guttering with a bit of downspout, a bag of connectors, and then in this bag here should be a couple of strips for joining the roofs together. These pieces here are what I've put under the front legs, if you like, to raise it up, to hopefully give it a bit of a slope to drain the water off. I've since learned it needs to be a little bit more, so I'm going to double up on them. As you can see when I'm up here, there's very little room for getting sort of the guttering along this back edge, but also you notice these here, they're all raised. So what my plan is to put plastic shims in each wherever I'm putting a fixing, just to raise it up so it isn't kind of just sitting on these pins here and this bracket, if you like. Right, that's the first bracket on. What I'm planning on doing is basically having about a 20mm drop from one end to the other over the 3 metre span. I think that should be plenty, to be honest with you. Right, that's all the brackets on. Like I say, I've got about a 20mm drop from one end to the other. Just screwed into this framework using like a self-tapper screw. End cap on and guttering fixed all the way down. Now what I've got is this 45°, and what I'm going to do is put it on here, and then just a bit of pipe to go into the guttering on the garage. Now I've got my 45, I've cut a piece here about 600mm and put a 45° end on it, which hopefully will give me what I want. These are the strips for joining the polycarbonate. So this piece here is fixed to the roof, and then that one kind of clips in as the polycarbonate butts up here and here. Like I say, that clips over the top, and then you've got an end cap there. Right, what it says is cut the centre strips the same length as the polycarbonate. Right, now because these brackets and these pins set up, what I'm thinking of doing is putting these plastic spacers underneath to keep it clear of it. Whether it'll work I don't know, but it's the only thing I can think of really. Well, I think it should be okay. Right, what I've done is basically missed a bit of video, but anyway, what I did, I fixed this centre rail down with pins every 400mm, and then I've put this polycarbonate sheet on, and what I've done, everywhere I've pinned down, I've put spacers underneath to make up for that void that I've got underneath. As you can see where I've pinned, and I've put these spacers in, so hopefully it should be okay. But anyway, I've got the end piece down now. I've got this centre strut down, another centre strut to put on, and then I'll put the middle piece of polycarbonate on. These are what I'm using for fixing the roof down. Basically drill sort of a 10mm hole, 10-12mm hole in the polycarbonate, and then obviously that sits in the hole, screw in, but you've got a seal there that goes in. Pull the cap off, the cap goes over the screw if you like and seals the screw in. So that's what I'm using anyway, but what I'm doing, I'm using longer screws than them because of the spacers that I'm using. These are the plastic shims I'm using. They come in different thicknesses, and I'm using from about 6mm down to 1mm, depending on what I need. But basically everywhere I'm drilling into this, I'm shimming underneath. This is where I'm going to put this trim, level on the end there, and then knock it all in position all the way down. Right, all the roof's on now, but as you can see them spacers that I've put in. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting some about 20mm wide plastic trim, just to put all the way across to hide it, and down the side as well. One other thing, I've put that trim across the front, which has got like a drip hole in it, if you like, but putting it down the side, it doesn't seem like it wants to go on as easy. Now whether there's a different type of trim, I don't know. The trim I've used down the side is this stuff, sorry, down the front is this stuff. That's the profile of it. And I don't know whether, I mean that's what I got to go down the side as well, but I don't know, it's just doesn't seem as though it wants to go on down the side. I don't know why, I'll be honest with you. But then I've seen some other stuff with a different type of profile. It's got like an extended piece on the side here, and I've wondered whether I should be using that. I don't know, let me know what you think. That's it, job's a good one. Next job I want to do is probably do something with the garage wall. I'm not sure yet, you know, and at the back as well. We haven't decided what to do with that yet, but I want to do something with it, kind of tidy it up a little bit. So no doubt that'll be a video for the future. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great, and tune in for the next one.